A man spending non-sexual time with a woman is purely a reward for the woman. You're not spending time together, you're spending his time. Most women don't realize that, but being around a woman is actually work for a lot of men. It's an energy-draining activity.
Yeah, of course it feels like work, because you're not trying to connect or be yourself. You're just trying to be whoever you think she wants you to be in order to get into her pants. And that wouldn't be work if you weren't a shitty person, because you'd be able to be yourself instead of trying to keep up with the charade. But that obviously means that you know you're no prize, because you have to know that the women you want don't want you if you have to pretend to be someone different in order to be around them. And that makes me wonder how you can even take yourself seriously when you're spouting off about this nonsense. Because if being in your presence is such a gift, then why do you have to put any effort into being around women at all? The fact that you think non-sexual time spent with a woman is a waste means that you don't actually like us and just want to use us for our anatomy. And you spend time trying to prove that you're worthy of gaining access to it despite knowing that you're not, which is the only reason that you find the interaction to be exhausting. But if you want something from us, then why would we have to entertain you in order to keep you in our presence? Because the clock still has the same amount of time regardless of whether you're a man or woman, but the only person wasting it is the person who's pretending to be someone who's worth spending that time with. So although I'm sure you meant to appeal to the men who hate women, you just ended up proving why you all actually do. You're mad that you have to tolerate who we are in order to get what we have. But that wouldn't feel so unfair if you saw us as equal human beings instead of subpar objects that were designed specifically for your use. You don't like that you have to try in order to gain access to someone who you feel is biologically beneath you. But it's not a woman's fault if you don't meet their standards without faking it. And if you chose to see time spent with women as something to enjoy, rather than something you have to endure in order to get to what you enjoy, then maybe you wouldn't be so angry. But you see us as a gatekeeper for something you feel you should already be entitled to. And that makes us feel like your enemy instead of your equal. So this isn't about us, this is about you. You obviously have to work hard to be around women if being around women feels like work. And that says a lot about who you aren't. Because if you were the epitome of a man, then you wouldn't have to drain yourself in order to be in the presence of a woman.